Hey guys, how's it going? It's S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Everton Career Mode series. And as you can see, after 14 games we are now in 6th place with 6 wins, 7 draws and just 1 loss. So we are doing pretty well. We need to start drawing games a bit lesser and actually start winning games more. But I think we'll be able to do that because we have games against Villa and Sunderland in this episode. And we also have a kind of pointless game against Saint-Etienne, which I hope to win. Obviously, the game which is really important is in the next episode, and that's against Liverpool. And I have a question for you guys: who should be starting in that game? I mean, should it be Ross Barkley or should it be Hakan Çalhanoğlu? Both have been in decent form here. Obviously, Çalhanoğlu has been involved in more goals and assists. Barkley putting a good all-round display with his physical work and all that. So you guys can let me know, but this time not in the comment section. I've put a straw poll down in the description below. Go ahead and vote, and also if you want, you can leave your thoughts on it in the comment section below as well, and maybe try to influence my decision. Also, we are in the transfer window right now, and obviously I'm looking to sign a new centre back because Jagielka has already started to go down. I didn't expect that. I thought he'll be at least 80-81 for at least this season, but it's not that. He's going down, and I don't think Jelasic, our youngster from the academy, is actually ready to replace him right now. Funes Mori and both Riedewald haven't grown in insane amounts to replace Jagielka, so we probably need to sign a new centre back. And I think this moment's right to signing world-class centre back, who's probably going to be one of the best centre backs in the world. I mean, we have like 30 million euros after we get the money from the Champions League, which we are through now to the round of 16. The game against Saint-Etienne is just a formality. Anyways, yeah, we had a great chance to score. I mean, they had a chance, so what am I saying? I mean, they took a long shot here, but Butland with an insane save. Then we decided to make a few substitutions to change the game. I brought on Sergio Roberto and Jared Delafeu. We barely had any chances here, and then we had a chance here coming from Memphis Depay in the 60th minute here, as he decides to cut inside, and he was going to take a shot, but he was fouled in the box, and we get a penalty. It's going to be Romelu Lukaku to take it. He hasn't missed too many penalties from me, so I decided to take it with him, but this time he does miss, and it wasn't a good penalty. I mean, he hit the crossbar, and the score is now 0-0, and that was probably our first chance of this game, and we should have scored that. And then we had another chance here coming from Wilfried Zaha here. Still Zaha here. Now it's with it's James McCarthy, and McCarthy down to Lukaku, and what a chance for him, but what a save now was from Brad Guzan as well. Really good stuff from him. And then I had another chance here in the last moment of this game to try and get something out of it, preferably the win. It's Memphis Depay here trying to find some space to get the shots off. He gets fouled again, and he's missed a penalty, guys. He gets loads of penalties. We get another penalty. It's going to be this time Memphis Depay to take it. His penalty stats aren't good, but he does score this one to give us the victory in the 90th minute against Aston Villa. A very, very good penalty against Aston Villa, and that's the end of this game. 1-0 against them. A really good result, a win that we all needed. Hopefully by the end of this episode we will be in the top 4. Also, as you can see here, Alejandro Grimaldo wants an increase in his wages, and I'm probably going to do that because he deserves it, guys. He's a quality left back. I mean, he's only second to the existing Kurzawa we have. I mean, Kurzawa is a really good left back. I'm really happy with the signing we made in him. But guys, Grimaldo is the future of the club, and I think he'll be really important for us in the following season. So I really want to keep him in the club for long term. Also, guys, if you might be wondering why are you doing straw polls and all that, it's just because I want to make the series much more interactive, and I think it'll be much more fun, with all these interactive comments you guys can leave, which I can respond to, and obviously I can include in the videos. So it'll make the series much more fun rather than me just playing through it, and I should be taking your guys' input. I've been doing it during the transfer windows, but not really during the game. I mean, we have to make some big decisions when I'm actually playing. I mean, like playing against Liverpool is no small thing. We need to choose the perfect place to be in that, and I think Barkley and Çalhanoğlu is probably the toughest decision right now I can make. Both in sublime form, both fantastic players, both provide different things to us. So you guys can decide which player should start in the Merseyside derby. Yeah, we had a great chance to score here in the 28th minute. Mateo Kovacic with a free kick, as both Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Memphis Depay are present on the pitch, but his free kick is somehow saved by that goalkeeper. It was actually a very good free kick from him. Then they had a chance to score, and I don't know how did they miss that one. It went just wide, and after 45 minutes, basically half time, the score is still 0-0. Then we had a chance here. Gabriel with the ball. It's still Gabriel decides to cut inside and take the shot. A deflection, and then the ball to Wilfried Zaha. and the volley was so good, and it hit the crossbar and just bounced back on the ground and just went, to the opposition player. But such a great chance there. Another chance here for Gabriel here, who decides to take a shot with his left foot, but the finesse shot was saved by Ruffier, who's a very good keeper on this game. Then we had a chance here coming from Jack Grealish. He decided to cut inside, plays in a wonderful ball into Kovacic, and that's a beautiful finish from the central midfielder we signed from Real Madrid. Great stuff from him to give us the lead 1-0 against Saint-Etienne. Also, this game is pretty much pointless. I mean, we have secured top spot. You might be wondering, seeing the table a few moments ago, that Barcelona actually just are 3 points behind us. If they win, we lose, they will be going through. And actually we did concede here, but actually against Barcelona we smashed them 4 goals to nil and then beat them 1-0. So we have an aggregate of 5-0 over them, and obviously in the Champions League it's on head-to-head difference. So even if we lose this game, we are going to be in the top spot of the Champions League. So no worries about that. But obviously I want to win to take that momentum going into the next round of the Champions League, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Sergio Roberto with the finish. What a finish from the lad. He's just amazing since he's signed him from Barcelona. He's brought in so much stability to the club. I mean, in terms of that central midfield position, he doesn't score too many goals. He gets a couple of assists and all that, but mostly it's his defensive work that I'm really impressed of. He's always there at the back helping the defense along with James McCarthy. Brings the ball up also sometimes, and sometimes gets assists as well for his hard work. This time he got the goal. Really happy for that. Also now Grimaldo has accepted his contract offer. No surprises there, but I'm really happy he has, because he's an important player for the future, and obviously he will get a lot of game time for us. Not now maybe because his overall isn't that high, and Kurzawa is in the form of his life. He's playing really well for me, and I'm really enjoying using Kurzawa as well. But anyways, now it's time to move on to our next game of this episode, and the final game of it, and that's against Sunderland. Not the toughest team to play, but I don't want to drop points against them. These kind of teams you shouldn't be dropping points against. We are playing Sunderland at home at the Goodison Park. Let's see how we can perform against them, and hopefully we can get a few goals in this one as well. We do have a chance here as Hakan Çalhanoğlu plays the ball into Seamus Coleman, who plays it into Lukaku, who decides to cut inside on his left foot, takes the shot, but Pantilimon is there to make the save, and the score remains 0-0. Then we have another chance here. Kurzawa down to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu plays it into Kevin Whitehead. Whitehead into Lukaku. Lukaku into Seamus Coleman, who goes for the shot, but it goes above the crossbar. Also, Whitehead is playing because of Besic's injury. We have really been struggling without him. Because of that, Whitehead has to put in a defensive display as well. Then they had a chance to score here, but luckily for us their shot just missed, and then we had a free kick. It's going to be Hakan Çalhanoğlu, and he scores. In the last episode he scored his first free kick, I think, against Barcelona. Now finally he scored his second one. This one was an even better free kick than the previous one. Look at that for a free kick. This is just insane stuff. This guy's got 95 free kick accuracy, and that means he's going to be scoring free kicks left, right and centre. And finally he's starting to score for us, which is really good in terms of free kicks. Obviously normal goals he is scoring, but this time we conceded a header from Giaccherini. A really good cross, and an emphatic header that was. I was just in awe of that. Really good stuff from Sunderland. But then we had a chance to score here. It's Kurzawa down to Delafeu. Delafeu into Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Cuts inside, goes past 2 players and takes the shot. It takes a massive deflection and goes into the back of the net. And now we are leading 2-1 against Sunderland after 65 minutes. This is great stuff. 2-1 against Sunderland, great result. But now we have a free kick to make it 3-1. Çalhanoğlu takes it for his hat-trick, but Pantilimon again with the save. Really good stuff from him as well. Then they had a chance here to Van Honnold right now, back into Giaccherini, crosses it into Jack Rodwell, who scores against us. Jack Rodwell scores against his former team. Kind of disappointed with that, but nonetheless that was actually a very good header in the 84th minute. But I really want to get back in this game here. It's Memphis Depay here with the skills, and Mr. Penalty gets fouled again. We get another late penalties. What's up with all these late penalties? I have no idea. It's going to be Memphis Depay to take his another good penalty, sends the keeper the wrong way, and he scores. And that means we are now leading 3-0 after 90 minutes, and effectively that's the end of this game. We have beaten them. We have beaten Sunderland 3-2. That's a really good result in my opinion. 3-2 against a team like Sunderland, and now we are in 4th place in the league, which is awesome. I mean, I never thought we would be in the top 4 this, in January itself. I mean, December kind of. Yeah, it's in December. Because of our poor start to the league, I thought it'll take at least till February before we get into the top spot, but we have turned things around, and now we are in the top 4. In the next episode, we face Liverpool in the Merseyside derby at Anfield. Do let me know which player should we start in the straw poll below. You can, vote. Don't forget to vote. Obviously, we can start either Hakan Çalhanoğlu or Ross Barkley. We need to start one of them. Which one? And also, they both occupy the 1st and 2nd place in the team in terms of squad ranking. That isn't a surprise to me. So, anyways, you guys can go ahead and vote. And apart from that, that's basically the end of this video. In the next episode, we will be facing Liverpool, Watford, Burnley, and even Middlesbrough. No, that's not Middlesbrough. That's Nottingham Forest. sorry if there are any Nottingham Forest fans for just messing that up. But anyways, do leave your transfer suggestions for a new centre-back as well, as we need to sign a new centre-back. But that's it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you guys have, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to this channel, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos.